Hello, this is Miss B, and we're back with Live 9, News at 9 with Miss B and Bam, Angel's Corner, and Chacha Veer when they're in here. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad it is. Today, we're talking about movies. Are movies the same today? Do we have the same movies as we did back in those years? Does everything seem the same? When you go to the movie, are you seeing the same movies? Are you seeing something different involved with the movies? Well, let's take a look at a pastor who took his son to a movie, and it was a cartoon at that. Let's take a look at it, okay? All right, what I do, y'all gonna share out as I share the screen. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna share the screen and the sound. Here we go. In the screen. Okay. This is Pastor Lorenzo. He's gonna tell you about his 4-year-old son and when they went to the movies. Let's take
type movies and you know it's crazy, man. I have a 4-year-old and I have a about to be 3-year-old and about to be 1-year-old, right? So my wife and I had children back to back. Today, after picking them up from the daycare, my wife had to go to worship practice, and I just was like, you know what, I usually take my kids to the park, after school every day. And for all parents out there, man, you need to be in your children's life, especially for people in ministry, pastors and all that. It doesn't matter if you're in ministry, your children, your home is your first ministry. So, I take my
If you think you're beyond, watch this movie, and it may change.
go back.
I take my children to the park. I take them to get ice cream. I take them to, throughout the week we do things. We have we bond, me and my two boys, because my youngest daughter, she's really young and she's still, with her mother a lot, even though I see her a lot, in the morning and at night. But anyways, I took my kids to Sinopolis, IMAX, high quality, movie theater. We don't really go to the movies like that. We don't. I mean, I don't even watch TV regular like at home. If I'm turning on my TV, it's either a sermon or Christian music, like worship or Christian rap. Like we rarely watch movies. I don't. My wife is watching some series called AD, which is like it's kind of like The Chosen, but it's like more biblically sound. For those that watch The Chosen, there's a lot of things that they've added and taken away from the word in that series. It's pretty good though. The Chosen's pretty good. I did hear that it's ran by Catholics. Not sure, or Mormons or something like that. I don't know. Regardless, I don't really watch The Chosen too much, but my wife does watch the AD, not Chosen, but the AD show, which is pretty cool, man. I watched the AD show with her a few times when I'll come home or be in the kitchen, and it's pretty dope. But anyways, we went to the movie theater, and I was like, before we went, I was just Googling real quick, like, what movies can we watch, right? And the only movie they had out that was like PG, where my children, would potentially like, was the Kung Fu Panda part 4. And I was like, all right, I've never seen part 1, 2, or 3. I don't even know what it is. Again, I don't go to the movies, and my kids are just now at the age where my boys, where they can like actually watch a movie and enjoy it. So we went, man, and we went to the movie theater, got them some popcorn and pizza, and they're, super happy, excited. They're like, hey, we're gonna go see Kung Fu Panda. They never seen part 1, 2, or 3 either. And I'm like, okay, this is gonna be good. It's a PG movie. It's about some panda kung fu. It looks pretty like cartoonish, just childish. Like, let's see, man. We go in there, right? And I'm telling you, I had everything. My children, they had everything they wanted. They had the little lemonade, they had the pizza, the popcorn. There's in the comfortable seat. It was those comfortable seats, not the reclining ones, but the ones that are really comfortable. And we're just chilling. Previews, everything's good, and then the beginning of the movie starts. And the panda comes out, the main character. I forgot the name of the panda. I guess Kung Fu Panda, and he begins to bring out a staff. He brings out a staff and he says, "This staff is the staff that allows you to enter the realms." He says the spirit. It literally says, "Enter the realm so you can enter the spirit realm."
Mm.
And I said, "What did this panda just say? What?" Because man, I haven't watched a child movie in so long. Like when I used to watch child movies back in like the early 2000s, when I was a child, or even like the 1990s. From what I remember, like I used to watch like Rugrats and like Rocket Power. What was it? Ed and Eddie. What's some other ones? The Simpsons. But even I didn't really watch the Simpsons. My mom didn't. My parents didn't really let me watch that. But like I'm talking about like Cartoon Network type movies, right? Roly Poly Oly, like Recess, stuff like that, right? And I didn't remember it being like demonic like this, bro. And I'm watching this Kung Fu Panda movie. Like, what? This staff allows this panda to enter the realms. That's what he says, word for word. And he said spirit realm after he said realms. I said, what? And it was like a staff of wisdom.
Mhm. Wow. Wow. I've heard that before. I mean, excuse me. Because mainly Angel didn't like to go to the movies.
And I'm sitting
She
there
wanted to be to
like,
see,
are you
you
kidding
know.
me? This can't be real, bro. And then my son, Richard the Third, who just turned 4, he's like, Dad, I don't want to be here no more. I want to go home. And for my son to say he wants to go home after he has popcorn, lemonade, and pizza, he was asking me to go to the movies. So like before we came to the movies, I said, son, you guys want to go to the park or you guys want to go to the movies? You decide. And they love the park. We go to the park almost every day. They go ham in the park on the monkey bars, running around. They love it. And the park's like down the street, 4 minutes away from their preschool. They love the park. They could be there for hours, right? But then my son says in the beginning, I'm talking about 10 minutes into the movie, not even, Dada, I want to go home. I said, what? I said, son, you rather go home? I said, son, if we go home, you got to go to sleep. Because when you get home, you got to take a bath and go to sleep. And right now they're taking a bath. I'm gonna go get him out the bath in a little bit. And I said, you got to take a bath and go to sleep. I said, and he was like, I want to go home. I said, so you rather go home and go to sleep than watch Kung Fu Panda? He said, yeah, I want to go home. Didn't finish his pizza, didn't even want to eat, just put everything down. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like he really is discerning right now that this movie's demonic. And I peeped it too. My 2-year-old, he's 2, so he's not at that level of understanding when it comes to words, or I don't know, he just not like that. So he's just looking too. And then they're both like, Dada, I want to sit on your lap. I want to sit on your lap. And I'm like, they don't even want to sit in their seat. They're getting kind of scared. And I said, you know what? Nah, this ain't gonna happen. They're not gonna get no spirit because of this movie. I said, let's go. We out. I spent the money that I spent. We out of this thing. Let's go. And you know what I'm saying? 10 minutes into the movie, we dipped, went home. They're happy. They're not tripping. You know what I'm saying? I got the to go box for the food. They'll eat the rest later. And I said, man, it is what it is. And I said, wow, man. And I'm driving in the car. I'm so proud of my son. But the Lord used my son to just verify it, to confirm it. Because I'm not gonna front, when they started saying realms and spirit realm, I was like, dang, man. I was like, this is bad. Maybe they don't understand it. It's a cartoon. Maybe it won't get that bad. But then like the panda went to like the yogi, and they're talking about going into the realms to fight the viper thing and the dragon thing and all these like demonic principalities. And I'm like, bro, this is in the open, dog. This is in the open, bro. I was like, man, this is wild. They're literally desensitizing this for the children. They're decent. Even the previews I was watching.
Yeah, they trying to start with the kids, so it's just getting rough. That's what they saying in the chat is bless his heart. He was so unused to it. That's what they're saying. Wow, what a sermon. We should all take a page from his book and learn to not put up with the witchcraft in these movies. It's not harmless. Okay? Then it said up here, Paw Patrol movie 2 had crystals and New Age in it. Oh my goodness. So they just putting stuff in everything. It's like, what? We just had to, like we said, go back to them old movies we were looking at, them old shows, Rugrats, stuff like that. I'm talking about the old shows back then. I mean, it may have been hiding in plain sight, but they didn't show it like this. Like they trying to teach the kids like for real now. So okay, Amy West says, "Don't play with him. No movie, no pizza. Let's go. Good job, baby boy." Mm-hmm. That baby knew what was going on out of the mouth of babes. Angel, Angel knocked out from Dragon to Lion. Kung Fu Panda ain't Disney. It's DreamWorks, the same place that made the Prince of Egypt. They fell off. Oh wow. Okay. Then a person named DG. I used to pull tarot cards myself, and I repeat for that. I repent from that. Then I repent for sinning. I will never ever pull cards again. So this stuff is getting real out here, y'all. God is soon to return, and people are just doing. So we have to be careful with our kids, with what money we spend, where we're going, because they just got it in everything. If it ain't witchcraft, it's so much going on. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. If you want to go take a look at it, it was Kung Fu Panda is Satanic by Pastor Lorenzo. Just look up Pastor Lorenzo and it'll come up. You'll see some more stuff over there. But look, I just wanted to come in and let y'all see that video. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Let God arise and his enemies be scattered. Take God with you wherever you go. Like, comment, and subscribe, Angel will say. And we'll see you on the next 9 live news at 9 video. Had to do it myself. This girl. All right. Y'all have a blessed day. All right. Let me put the music on and stuff. Y'all already know how this go. Y'all later have a blessed, wonderful, anointed day in Jesus.